What's going on, guys? Hey, it's Michael Gascon and we're back. And we are doing the very first clipping on a young colt. This is Leo. Leo's a 2-year-old Paso. And he's just getting halter broke, getting handled in. And we're gonna be clipping his whiskers off and giving him some clipper training. He's about as sensitive a young colt as you're gonna find. So we're gonna show you how we approach it. Number one, I love a hitching post for this. A lot of people wanna do this stuff free-handed. The problem with free-handed is you put yourself in a position where you put yourself in danger, or if they move around, you can't hold them, so they find a release. So notice I leave him kind of loose. He still has movement here and freedom. He's used to being tied like this. Whenever I show him these clippers, I'm gonna show it to him just like any other obstacle. I'm not even trying to clip anything right now. You see he's a little uneasy, and I'm just bringing it to him. If he's to move around or sit back or anything like that, I will just hang out with this exact same expression on my face, like it's just another day at the office. And then from there, once I do that, I want to put the blade on his skin and move upward. I don't want the teeth to scrape him. So I'm gonna do just like that. And whether I'm cutting hair or not is not important. So what I mean is, if you miss, don't point the teeth closer to him. Just give another pass. And another pass, and another pass. Every time that this passes right beside him, it's gonna be smoother and easier, and he realizes that nothing's happening. There we go. So what I mean is that he has liberties, is look how much he can move his head. I don't want him to feel constricted until he messes up. And him messing up would be him trying to avoid this and trying to run away in this little space. If he did, we would start letting the walls close in on him. We would a little bit tighter, try again, a little bit tighter, try again, until there was no movement. What I like about this is that this method, you're not twitching them, you're not sedating them. So even if we had to put him in a real bind and tie him real tight to be able to get this done, he's gonna remember all of this. And the next time, he's gonna try to do it looser so that he doesn't get tied up tighter. So it's a real learning process. Whenever I'm doing this on a hitching post, I know how far he's tied, and I know how far his head can move, so I don't want my face any closer than this, because I don't want him bumping me. I'm always kind of pointing my shoulder towards them, making sure that it'd be very difficult for him to do anything to me. As long as your brain feels like you are completely safe, then you're not going to shy and have involuntary responses. Very nice. And notice whenever I do under the eye, I put the plate on his face so that he can't bump his eye. If he moved his head my way, it wouldn't be out here hovering. I'm putting it literally on his head so that if he was to move, the blade would move with him. But just like that, he's starting to look a lot more handsome, like he's just been to the barber shop. And seeing as this is his first time, I like to stick to the muzzle and the eyes. And I'll give him a couple sessions like that. The next time that it grows back, I'll trim up his muzzle, I'll trim up his eyes, give him 2-3 sessions until there's no hesitation, and then I'll come up here and do the ears and do the bridle path, but with the same type of ideology. He has the freedom to move here. If he does too much of that and tries to avoid, I don't want to get more excited about it. I don't want to get more antsy or aggressive. I just want to slowly but surely start taking his liberty away by tightening up the lead rope until there's nowhere for him to go, so we can keep this quiet namaste type energy to us. So much of clipping and ear sensitive and injections for the vet, so much of this stuff, it has to do with our energy. We put the horse in a position where they can get the better of us, and then whenever we're not having it our way, we get too aggressive, we get too excited through our body, and we're bringing that energy. I've met a lot of trainers that whenever they think of clipping in a negative light, so already when they come towards that horse, they're coming as if they were about to get into a fight. I come with them with the clippers just as if I was a flag stick or a tarp or a soccer ball. It's no different. It's just an obstacle they have to accept. Very, again, namaste, relaxed, exhaled type of body energy, and we're just going to bring it to him and bring it to him and bring it to him until he relaxes and releases. And when he does that, we'll get his first clipping. Just like that, that's his first clipping. Very successful. a good step in the right direction. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know how it goes. See you in the next video.